Hello everyone, we're going to mount a RotopaX water and fuel kit to the back of an R1200 GS Adventure using an Outrider luggage rack. Here's our 1 gallon water tank. These things are top notch. I mean, you'll never break them. They do recommend on hot days to vent these, but these are just really fantastic systems. You see it all over the place, and this is the standard for off-roading liquid storage. And this is our 2 gallon, which may or may not be too big. We're going to see how it fits. This is our 2 gallon setup. Pretty massive, actually, so let's hope it fits on the bike. You look at the 1 gallon and 2 gallon side by side, it's a noticeable increase. And I bought this one, actually, I got this for cheaper than the 1 gallon because it supposedly had a blemish on it. It looks a little scratched up. It doesn't look not new. It was definitely used already and someone returned it. It has a little bit of a grease top on it, but no big deal, easy to clean. So I hope this fits. We're gonna see. And then we have here the base RotopaX mount, and then we have the extension, which is gonna allow us to hold both these in one spot. Let's go over to the bike and see how it fits. Alright, so before we actually do changes to the Outrider luggage, I want to make sure this stuff fits, at least physically looks like it fits first. The 1 gallon is supposedly going to fill in the bottom here, and I hope that this ends up being the right configurations. I really can't move it into this area here because these bars are in the way. I guess I could mount it this way, maybe, but luckily the 2 gallon fits right on top, just like that. So obviously it won't fit that way if my back is going to be there. Let's take this off so you guys can see a bit better. So back's going to be right here, so that obviously is not going to fit for the 2 gallon. But it looks like I'll be able to run the top case and still have room on the side to get to my luggage. Yeah, look at that. Clears it just fine on both sides. That's presuming that obviously we're assuming that this is the right configuration. It may be a little left or the right, but it looks like that's pretty much centered. Okay, so first time doing this, but it shouldn't be that difficult. I believe this is supposedly cut for a RotopaX. And we're going to leave the extension out of this equation until we get the initial install done. Well, I tried a few different configurations here. So what I was trying to do with this is the only one that really worked was the situation where you actually mount the RotopaX piece just to these 2 holes right here on this plate. And the diagram on Outrider's website, it doesn't show, it only shows 2 of these holes. So I think this is actually either cut by Outrider or it's an older revision or something. But either way, this fits perfectly, just like that. And that's only going to be held together by these 2 bolts, which are about 8 or 9 threads. So clearly it's a Loctite situation there. I was trying to get to a place where I could actually put the mounting plate underneath or on top of and held down with these 4 included bolts here, but nothing, they require these 4 holes in the sides. Nothing really lined up for me, and they're all so close to the existing holes that I would have had to cut, like, you know, little half grooves out of there, so it would have ruined the integrity of the plate, or they wouldn't have held at all. So I'm kind of in a situation where I'm going to have to rely on those two holes. I guess let's just give it a shot, I guess, and then we'll just have to see how it goes long term. But obviously this is going to be a Loctite sort of situation, and then we'll go for it. So this is the side. Make sure we're on the right or the correct side here. And we're using the blue stuff though. We're not using the intense Loctite. I really hope that these survive the trip. You know, a lot of vibrations. We're going to use some grips here to fully tighten that down. Remember, we're going to be holding 3 gallons of gasoline or liquid on this thing, so I don't want it to fail us. I mean, we're basically left over with all these extra screws. And the instructions do give you basically 2 options here. You know, they have option 1, which is just directing the hex right to the bottom there. It gives no warnings about weight limitations of mounting this, for example, sideways, and we're mounting up and down. And then it says the other option is putting the backing plate underneath and then using the 4 hexes off the side, but this wasn't going to work with that situation. We couldn't make that work. So I hope it works out for us. So if you guys look closely, you're going to notice that we have a lot more light now. That's because I grabbed 2 LED lights that should make these wintertime videos a lot more pleasurable or pleasant for you all. No more do we have a lot of me holding up weird flashlights and stuff. Okay, so we have our keys here. Got the it's got ready to go. Let's go ahead and mount it up. Confirm fitment, of course. Okay, it's in. Perfect. Let's grab our water jug. Perfect. Look at just getting my fingers in here, but it clears the bar on both sides, which it's a good day. And now we have our extension. So basically, the extension is going to go down over on the bottom here. And then we're going to hold this here. So that we can get this a little. Yeah, it's probably as far as it's going to go down there, actually. All right, now we'll get the other one up here. Where's our water? So, kind of decided for me. I mean, is it just... Honestly, it fits fine without the backrest. You guys can't see my face, but it is so close. But that backrest, it just gets in the way, I think. All right, so we have just this in view now. Let's grab our top. All right. Do we have to mount it? No, we have to mount that way, do we? I don't like that it moves, though. Moves a little bit, but I'll probably end up using some general tie downs. But I'm really happy to know that it clears it just fine. Oh, let's throw the top case back on here. See if we can manage to get this thing to work. Would you look at that? Alright guys, well, Outrider skid plate, a 1 gallon RotopaX and a 2 gallon on top. My fat's jiggling more than the cases are. Yeah, this is fantastic. Let's take off the center stand actually. I want to see how it fits in the bike with my back there. I still kind of grab the handle back here. It's not great. So as far as saddling up, I'm 6'3". It's in the high position right now. So we have to crawl over. Oh yeah, I don't even feel it back there. yeah, completely out of the way. You can still grab and make sure it's back there. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, actually, I'm using a really tight prime lens, so you probably can't see me that well, but I just gave you guys a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, as always, and I hope this video was helpful. And take care, rock on, safe travels, see you guys later.